sun's coming up. It's pretty, eh? Pretty day. Pretty and cold. But hey, sunshine is good. 7:48 now. Constable Kwa Huang is here from the Ottawa Police Service. How are you?
Fantastic. Thanks for having me back.
Good to see you again. We're going to talk about safety. We do this every year.
We do.
But there's a reason to do it every year.
Of course.
We just want to remind people that this is the season where thieves would prey upon hundreds of people in the Ottawa area and all over the place.
Thieves always prey on people this time of year. It just seems that we're a little more vulnerable to the common thief.
Yeah, and I mean, oftentimes I start spouting off about, what's wrong with these people stealing everybody's stuff. That's what they do.
It is what they do, and sometimes we make it very enticing for them. We believe that the vast majority of people are really good, honest people, but there's a small percentage that, given the opportunity,
they will take your stuff.
They will take your stuff for sure.
And a lot of it, comes down to common sense, doesn't it? Because if you think about the situation you're in, you've got, let's say, over here at the Rideau Centre, you put your car in the car park in the Rideau Centre, which is jammed all the time now.
Yeah,
right?
All the time, especially with the holiday season coming up.
Yeah, I mean, yesterday I went over there, was driving by there at around noontime, and it was a lineup to get into the parkade. So when you're putting your bags and things that you shop for in your car, put them out of sight. Yeah,
about 2 weeks ago, my staff and I, we did a safety audit of a very, very popular downtown parking garage. A parking garage that most of us have probably parked in the past.
Okay.
And what we found is, after inspecting about 400 vehicles, about 10% of these vehicles had something valuable in plain view, from the outside.
And we're not just talking about Christmas gifts and stuff, we're talking about electronics and all that?
Exactly. And most people, when I tell them, you've left something valuable in plain view, they tell me, well, it's not really valuable. It's maybe an old cell phone. And funny thing enough, I woke up this morning to an email from one of our neighborhood watch coordinators here downtown. Yeah. And one of their residents has been broken into last night, and they stole old clothes. So something that may not seem to be of good value to us is not necessarily unvaluable to someone else.
Yeah, point being, you're still getting broken into. You're still going through that hassle. There's still someone invading your privacy, your own personal space.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
Putting things in the trunk is a good idea.
It's fantastic.
Yeah, keeping an eye out as you walk toward your vehicle, either direction. Because there's always the snatch and go, right? The grab and dash.
Opportunistic criminals.
Yeah. And the same thing applies, Constable, when it comes to your home during the Christmas season, because thieves understand that there may be more brand new goods in your house than at any other time during the year. Right?
Traditionally speaking, we're looking at a slight lower increase in, we have lower statistics in personal crimes during the winter months for obvious reasons. It's cold out, and then we all hate the cold, but there is an increase in property crime. And that's simply because everyone's indoors and the holiday seasons are among us. We have a lot of gifts that we're going to be buying. So we have to take a bit more of a crime prevention strategy when we're preparing our homes for winter, where we have to know where our sheds are, where our vulnerable areas are, because at the end of the day, if we have a rather large piece of property, some of these corners of the properties are going to be very vulnerable.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, use common sense and, make it, the thieves are out there, let's face it. Let's make it as difficult as possible for them to do what they want to do.
Why would you make it easy for someone to take advantage of you?
Yeah. And, just when you think it's not going to happen, it will. Believe me, I know. Don't leave your garage door open. Thanks. Good to see you.
My pleasure.
7:52 now. CTV Morning Live continues. We'll be right back.
Make it work.